Senators in California are introducing legislation that would create diaper changing stations in men's restrooms as well as women's restrooms. Now, right now, there is no regulation that ensures that an establishment has to do that, but let's say a restaurant decides that they want to build a diaper changing station in a woman's restroom, they would have to do the same in the men's restroom. Now, this is great because obviously family dynamics have been changing rapidly. The types of relationships you see in the country are changing rapidly, and there are plenty of men that want to be able to change their diapers or their kids' diapers when they're taking care of them. So what do you guys think about this? Whitney, make your point.
I mean, I think it's a great thing to start including in. I think that this is the year of the Manny, and you know, it's time to have some equal ass wiping responsibilities and access to it. You know, I'm all for it. I say go for it.
I'm totally against it because if there are none of them, then I have a very good excuse for why I can't do it. But no, it's 2014. We are so far from Leave It to Beaver, and yet people act like we're still in that, like, oh, gee, Huck suburbs sort of like guy going out to a job wearing a hat and stuff. Like, that's not the world we live in anymore.
Right.
Like, we moved on from there, but unfortunately the people who are presenting the news on TV, they're the same people. They're 90 years old now. They can't change, but the rest of us have.
Yeah, I would just like to say that I feel so happy that I live in the generation that I live in, and that family dynamics are changing. Men and women have different gender roles, and people are becoming more accepting toward that. I mean, you have some religious people that are like, no, a woman's place is in the home, the man goes and works, and that's the way it should be. But I think, especially when you live on the coast, people are much more accepting toward different family dynamics. And I'd also like to bring up the issue of same-sex marriage. I mean, if you have two gay men who have children together, I mean, what are you gonna do? You're gonna make their life even more difficult by not giving them the ability to take care of their kids. So I love this. I think it's a great idea. I think that it takes a lot of different changes in our society into consideration. And I want to also give a lot of credit to dudes out there that are putting in the work. They're making the money and they're also helping to raise their kids. They're wiping that ass. Yeah, it's great. All right. So here's the question. Which gender stereotype would you guys wish would disappear? Whitney, I'll start with you.
Oh man, I would have to say that it's that, you know, women are led by their emotional state. You know, that they're considered highly emotionally volatile, and it's based on hormones. Last time I checked, testosterone seemed to be a pretty strong hormone that led men. Just saying.
You're sounding pretty irrational right now.
She's so emotional.
Okay, can we get some logic in this panel? No, that's a great point. The point I would like to make is I would like to banish at least most of the stereotype that men are always about sex and women are not about sex, which is a lie about women and it's a lie about men.
Absolutely.
I like talking to women sometimes just to be friendly to them, but they often think that I'm trying to get something out of them or into them. And that makes it harder to have a real connection with a human being. And the reverse of that stereotype about women, it stifles their natural expression of how sexual they are, and that makes things worse for the guys as well.
Absolutely. I would say that the gender stereotype that I'd want to change is that attractive women are not intelligent. They can't be intelligent. I think that that's a really weird mindset that a lot of people have. Every once in a while I'll get comments, and they're very sweet comments. People will say things like, wow, Anna's pretty and she's smart. Like, it's, and I know that they're trying to be nice, and I appreciate it and I love it, but the reality is there are so many intelligent, beautiful women out there that are hardworking and they're really putting in the work, and so let's acknowledge them as well as acknowledge the men who are comfortable enough to change gender roles and go ahead and raise kids the way that women have for so long.